Omarion has now joined the conversation as buzz intensifies around allegations that Diddy has been involved in questionable actions toward young artists in the industry for years. He's sharing new details in relation to explosive claims made by B2K member Raz-B, who has accused the group's former manager, Stokes, of serious misconduct. Raz-B also highlighted how this kind of disturbing behavior seems to be prevalent in the entertainment world. And the internet is now abuzz with a viral theory suggesting that Diddy, Stokes, and other powerful figures in the industry may be part of a secretive network that targets young rising artists. According to this theory, these influential producers and executives exploit young talent whose parents unknowingly entrust them with their kids' futures. So, what exactly has Omarion revealed about the darker side of the industry? Did Stokes and Diddy play a role in these alleged abuses against B2K members? Just when it seemed the Diddy drama couldn't get any more intense, Omarion has stepped in, dropping serious tea about how B2K's members reportedly suffered under both Diddy and their manager, Stokes. Let's dive into the Stokes situation. While Diddy has been under intense scrutiny recently, Stokes has largely kept a low profile, seemingly brushing off some extremely disturbing accusations. Omarion recently opened up about the trauma B2K members endured behind the scenes, trauma that is only now coming to light, even though Raz-B has been speaking out for years. Sadly, Raz-B's pleas were largely ignored, and even Omarion himself initially defended Stokes, dismissing Raz-B's claims. Despite how shocking and disturbing Raz-B's accusations were, no serious investigations ever seemed to follow. So what exactly did Raz-B go through, and why hasn't anyone taken his allegations seriously? For those who aren't familiar with Stokes, he's a former record executive and the founder of the label that launched major acts, including B2K, Omarion, Jhené Aiko, and Marcus Houston. Now, let's rewind to 2007 for some context. That year, Demario Raz-B Thornton, a member of B2K and also Stokes' cousin, dropped an explosive bombshell accusing both Stokes and Marcus Houston of serious misconduct. Raz-B claimed these incidents occurred while Chris was managing B2K, and he didn't just stop there. He released a disturbing video of a conversation with former label mate Quindon Tarver, who tragically passed away in 2021. In the video, Raz-B and Quindon shared graphic and horrifying details about their experiences, claiming that Marcus Houston and Stokes subjected them to abuse. One of the most chilling moments in the video came when Quindon described an incident where Marcus Houston allegedly attacked him while Stokes watched from the bed, not intervening. Quindon described the attack happening in Chris's bedroom, and Raz-B corroborated the details, claiming he too had been assaulted in that same room. The vivid description of the room and the events that unfolded there suggests how deeply these memories had scarred both men. But Raz-B didn't stop there. He also claimed that both Marcus Houston and Stokes attacked him again in Las Vegas. At first, Quindon was hesitant about making their conversation public, but eventually, he confirmed in interviews that these traumatic incidents occurred while he was just starting his career in the industry. In 2021, Quindon tragically passed away under mysterious circumstances. On April 1st, 2021, he died in a car accident in Dallas, Texas. According to the police report, the driver lost control of the car, hitting a concrete barrier before veering back across the turnpike and striking a guardrail. Quindon was rushed to the hospital but didn't survive. What makes this even more sinister is that just 4 months earlier, in December 2020, Quindon posted a throwback photo on Instagram, captioning it, "I thought it was real between us all. It was all part of a motive and agenda." Many fans began to speculate whether Quindon's death was truly accidental. Notably, Quindon had been sober for a while and had recently posted about overcoming dark moments in his life, including a suicide attempt that had put him on life support in 2012. Some fans wondered if his tragic passing was more than just an accident, especially given the disturbing circumstances surrounding his death. Now, circling back to the intense claims made by Quindon and Raz-B about Stokes and Marcus Houston, these weren't light accusations. Typically, public figures facing such serious, but potentially false, allegations would respond with a defamation lawsuit to clear their names. So, how did Stokes and Marcus Houston react to being accused of such heinous acts? As expected, both Chris Stokes and Marcus Houston denied the allegations. Chris released a statement calling the accusations false, insisting, "I'm not gay, I'm